Welcome back to the Nose Plays. So, we're going to go ahead and kick off our first game of Magic the Gathering in the Magic the Gathering arena. Excuse me, I'm just going to do free play, and I went ahead and selected the Forest Mites deck. I know green really well, I know the cards pretty well. I think we'll be just fine jumping in, and hopefully I can figure out the interface. Oh, okay. Well, that was good. Alright, here we go. Referee. Hello, Raf. I gotta go first. So, wow. Those are expensive. We do have 3 land, and we can play our 3-drop, which is kind of slow, but maybe we draw into something early. Our early game cards are just mana ramp anyways, so if we draw into them, we'll get into these faster. We'll keep. Okay. Play a land. It's going to be a pretty boring first couple of turns for us, unless we draw into something better. So 4 mana gives us Bristling Boar, so we got pretty good plays starting next turn. Okay. That's kind of unfortunate, because that's a cheaper card that would trade with our Centaur. But I'm okay with that. So, let's see. He's playing white. Yeah, he's going to have some flyers, so we won't be able to block the flyer with anything we have currently in hand. We'll need to draw it into something for that. That's a really good 5-drop for us, and we do have 5 mana, so that'll be good. I think we're going to go to combat, and I'm going to try to trade out his cat for my... Yep, 1 attacker. See if he blocks with the cat. I don't want his board to get too wide. White has a lot of mechanics where the more creatures they have on the field, they have a lot of synergy, a lot of spells that can pump up all their creatures, or, you know, a lot of effects like life gain for every creature on the board. So we want to avoid that if we can. We're going to go ahead and play the Bristling Boar in main phase 2. And that gives us a stronger creature on the board. So even though we can't block theirs, we can outrace them. So this is a better board state for us. Rolling into turn 5 and 6 looks good as long as we draw land next turn. Or one of our elves that can ramp would be okay as well, maybe. I would really like to draw a forest next turn or an... We'll see what he does. Not sure what some of these buttons do yet. Okay, he's going to play Loxodon. That will trade with our Bristling Boar, which again is fine. 2 of these. Okay, we're going to go to combat first. We'll try to trade this out. Bristling Boar can't be blocked by more than 1 creature, which is fine. So go to combat, all attackers, and he'll trade that out, I'm sure. He feels like he's getting value because he's using smaller creatures to trade out our bigger ones, but eventually he's not going to be able to do that. White just does not have the kind of girth that we're going to be laying down on turn 5 and 6 here. Okay, main 2, we're going to go ahead and drop our land now and play Vigilant Baloth. And we are now putting him on a 4-turn clock unless he plays something, which he most definitely will. 5 damage. That makes a 20 hit point health pool really small, really quick. And the nice thing about this Baloth is it can block anything, except for flyers, obviously, that they do end up attacking with. even when it attacks, which normally you can't do. Star Crown Stag. Yeah, that's not going to do it for you, buddy. Okay, we got our 6th mana. This is going to be even better. So this is one of my favorite new cards that just came out with a new set. It's called Aggressive Mammoth. It's an 8/8 trample, and it gives all my other creatures trample. And so what trample does is when a creature gets blocked, if there's any excess damage, it still hits the opponent in the face. So we're going to go ahead and we got 6 land now. We're going to go ahead and play our Mammoth. And we're going to attack with our Vigilant Baloth. And even if they block, they're going to take 2 damage to the face. Unless they have a combat trick of some sort, which is possible. They do have cards in hand, but they only have 1 mana, so there's not a whole lot they can play that's going to stop me. They're in... Okay. Trade that out. That's fine. We have another one. Let me read this card. Primal Hunger costs X less to cast, where X is the power of the total power of creatures you control. Okay. He put a Luminous Bonds on it. That's fine. Luminous Bondsing this does not remove the trample effect, so my creatures are still going to gain trample when I play them. If they don't already have trample. This one already has trample. And I can play this, so this is kind of weird. So because I have this 8/8 on the board, this just ties it up and makes it unable to attack or defend, but it does not remove it. So that 8 power is coming off of the 10 that would normally cost to cast this, which means I can cast this and this if I need to. So if we need to go bigger, go to combat. Yeah, we could. This is where we just end turn. Yeah. So next turn I can actually hit them for 16 damage. We'll see what they do. They're sweating right now because they only have 1 card in hand, and we have a really good board with another good card in hand. So all those trades have really prevented them from... Okay, so he's creating a 5/5 flyer, so we're kind of in a race right now. The question is he going to swing with it, or is he going to hold it back to block? I'm going to let that resolve. So that's permanent 5/5 flyer now. That is a pain in our butt if he does draw into removal. It could be lights out for us. Okay. So we play the land. I'm going to save the Titanic Growth. We're going to come into combat. We're going to attack. Let's see what happens here. He can block 3 of it. I don't think that's going to help you a ton, though. We could play our spell if we wanted to. I think we're going to pass to the damage phase. We don't need to put that damage on the board right now, and we might need it. Done. Yeah, trample. Love it. Totally a green deck. I love this deck. Okay, main 2, we have plenty of mana. We're going to go ahead and bring out Vigilant Baloth. That way, if they do end up drawing something... I don't think white has any haste, but we'll put that out, and we'll save that. We can cast that as an instant at any time to pump up our creatures. And so he is basically got to win right now. So that's probably going to be game. Ooh! Okay. He's got a blocker, but I don't think that's going to be enough to save him. Even if he holds both back, he'll stop 10 damage. I'll still deal 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll deal 11, so I win with the trample. Okay, he's just going to swing, and that's game. Alright, so we'll put that on him. And then everybody swings, and that's GG. So where's the emotes? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, so the emotes are just like in Hearthstone. Cool. Well, I'm digging it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think this is pretty cool. What I think I'm going to do is I'll make a video for each of the pre-constructed decks. So I'll go ahead and post this one up, and we'll go ahead and pull out one of the other pre-constructed decks, and we'll play that one. And I'll probably do one video for each of the decks for now. If you guys want to see me do some other stuff in the future, let me know. But I'm going to post each video separately so they're shorter and easier for you guys to watch. So I hope you enjoyed that little taste of the green deck. It was definitely fun. I love big stompy creatures. My favorite way to play the game. And so I had a lot of fun. And I think the next deck we'll pick up is the black deck. So look for that one coming soon. Until then, this has been the Nose Plays. You guys have a great day.